So it's Friday afternoon, and I like to sometimes think of fun videos to make on a Friday afternoon. People ask me for different things. Oh, let's do something different, not just valuation videos. And I don't often have the material to make a Friday afternoon fun video, but here we are. I had a. This is going to be strange because I'm going to be reviewing a watch model that is, relatively speaking, ancient. Everybody else has probably owned one and seen one. I've never seen one personally. I've never owned one. They came up on Mass Drop, and they were cheap enough. The drop was so cheap that I was like, well, you know, what the heck? Let's get one. I've never seen one personally. I've seen, well, no, even a modded one. I don't think I've ever even seen a modded one. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out how to get this open while I'm talking to you. Anyway, but it was cheap, so I got one. I liked the look of it. I think the size was neat, and it was so inexpensive, I couldn't really turn it down. So there we go. Blue box. Standard old blue box. Let's see. Now, I've never seen one in person. I avoided thinking too hard about them, but this was like, it was so cheap. I'm like, what the heck? This is the SNZ, what the heck is it? SNZH, I don't know the full, they call it the 50 fathoms. People mod the heck out of them. Oh, there's a tag on it. SNZH57K1. Wasn't sure how I'd feel about this sort of clear-topped bezel. It's got nice action on the bezel. That feels pretty good. Non-screw-down crown. Of course. Non-hacking, so it's a 7S3B. 7S36C, I believe. Let's look at it here. Hang on. 7S36C, yes. So non-hacking, non-hand winding, non-screw down crown, French English day wheel. Oh, that's interesting. Now, how did that happen? Mercredi, jeudi. My French is no good. I haven't had to speak my French in a very long time. Of course, my German isn't much better. Dimanche. That's pretty good so far. Oh, I think it's pretty neat. I'm not sure. I'm never sure about these big, heavy Seiko bracelets, though. It might be better on an H-link. Sorry, I've got terrible allergies today. Trying to get it winding up a bit. I don't want to open up the back and power wind it, but I was hoping to get it up to speed so we could put it on the Timegrapher and get a feeling for it. I guess I can show another new arrival for fun. This came in today. This is a Stalker and Yale. They call it, the nickname is a Sandy. It's a high-beat, Swiss-engined, American-made watch. Actual military issue. Hand winder. Pretty neat. With these little tritium tubes in here. I've never had one before. It wasn't terribly expensive. And these were actually an issued military watch around the time of Desert Storm. And the company apparently couldn't, they came up with this tech, but they couldn't make them fast enough. And so Marathon came in and produced a competitor to this that they also sold to the military and basically put Stalker and Yale out of business. So this is a Sandy. Pretty cool. Cool little watch. Okay, so I'm going to, I think I've wound this up a little bit. Let's see how it is. Let's get this to 53. See what we're looking at. Okay, let's watch together, shall we? I don't really think this is fully wound. Oh, we've got some bead error. and the amplitude's low, but who knows? I haven't looked at the serial. I don't know how old this watch is. Could be a good number of years old, sat on a shelf. And it's not wound up to full power. Uh-oh, the cops are going to come. 212, and the numbers are coming up. Typical. I always see these when I get a new 7S movement. They almost always seem to have a titch of beat error. I don't know why. Of course, they're unadjusted at the factory. Hang on a second. I want to try to... Let me turn this thing around and see if I can get a cleaner signal off of it. Because if the crown is touching over there, maybe we can get a better signal. Oh, the numbers are coming up. It's warming up. Definitely improving. It's sort of clearing its throat. Still with that beat error, and then notice the beat error has dropped actually. Numbers are coming up. I'll be very curious. I will revisit this, and we'll see how the numbers are. I'll look at it. Pretty interesting. I wasn't sure. I wish the gold was frosted. That's what I wish. I wish the gold was frosted, not super disco shiny. But still, though, it's an attractive watch. I don't know how much wrist time it'll get, but gosh, it was so inexpensive. 7.4. So either this watch was made 10 years ago in April 2007, which I don't think this model existed then, or this watch is brand new, made in April of this year, just a few months ago. I think it's probably the latter. This is a 2017 watch. So my nonsense about this thing sitting on a shelf for 20 years is, or a couple of years, is absolutely false. It's a brand new watch. It was just made. Not bad. Amazing, isn't it? $129, I think. Crazy to live in the modern world. It's interesting too, because I thought that they weren't making the earlier 7S movements anymore, but here one is. Cool. Well, I'll probably put it on a different bracelet and see how I like it. All right, well, Friday fun. Unboxing of a watch that everybody else except me has seen. Thank you much.